Oh my God, I've been so depressed this week. Been so lazy, you know. But we're going to get this show going. Let's get this party started right now.
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
Ryan Hoppe is really 6 feet 8 inches and a half, but he rounds up to 6 feet 9 inches for the dating apps. Get it? Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Love those AI voices. Oh, jeez.
Hey, this is Eric Zane. You're like, who? Yeah, I know. Anyway, you're listening to Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe Hour. This motherfucker is resilient as shit. Everybody tries to rub Ryan's fucking face in dog shit, and then he always picks himself up. I love that. Fuck everybody. Give them the finger and kick their ass, Ryan Hoppe.
If I hit this button, are you ready? Okay.
Welcome to Hoppe.
I did.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Right here.
Always going in, never doubted. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. H-O-P-P-E. H-O-P-P-E.
Oh yeah. What up? What's happening? This is Hoppe Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppe. I have been gone for 3 days. I needed a little bit of a break. I did 70 reels this year. And every day for about maybe, 12 days this year, I did an hour and a half to 2 hours of this show. And I burnt out. And I need a little bit of a break. But I'm back and better than ever, debatably. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And you can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. I don't even know how to begin this show because I got like 40 headlines saved for celebrity news. Got like 12 TMZ clips. It's crazy. But we're going to get through this together.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Ryan, I have recently found your show and heard about you on a previous morning show that will be left nameless. I love what you are doing, and it's so unique. Keep up the good work. Oh, yeah. This week I've been recognized a few times. I'm not a celebrity going out and about with the paparazzi hanging out, but I get recognized in a lot of stares in public. And someone asked me, they were like, well, they're talking about like a morning radio host I worked with, and they're like, they're like talking trash about his wife being like a bitch at like soccer games or whatever, or like cheerleading, whatever they do out there in Cheval. And I'm like, what do you want me to say? They are douchebags. What am I supposed to say here? That it's an open marriage? One-sided? What am I supposed to say? Yes, it's very uncomfortable when people come up to me in public and want me to tell gossip about my former bosses. What am I supposed to do? I mean, they did the thing to me. But I keep my end of the deal, kind of, even though I just did a segment about it. But it's very awkward when I'm at a coffee bar and I just want to get my work done. I'm just hanging out. And then someone's like, oh, do you know about this guy talking to another woman while married? And I'm like, I see nothing. I'm like the mafia. I keep my eyes closed. They pretend they ain't cheating.
Happy Hot Topic!
Today on TMZ.
Well, this is interesting in this
What's going on, Harry?
political climate. RFK Jr.
RFK sounds like this.
says
He sounds like the Billy Madison show.
Donald Trump is poison.
He eats really bad food, which is McDonald's. I
love how this guy's in charge of health. Sounds like the most unhealthy guy.
don't know how he's alive.
He just loves McDonald's.
Because there's a standard. You go to any McDonald's, you're going to get the same thing.
Really?
Honestly.
I went to a fast food franchise, and the conveyor belt for grilling the burgers broke. And this woman was deep frying the hamburgers.
I bet that burger did taste good. Because you know Harvey likes his meat. Harvey Levin loves to eat meat.
Tom Brady says his era of quarterbacks.
We had, I would say, more depth and quality than there is now.
That's what every old head says about every sport. Shut up.
Things were different in my day.
But Tom Brady actually played, so then I feel like that's like a fair criticism then. Like Mike Tirico or whatever, he was saying like the meanest stuff about the guy that was wearing the blue outfit.
Blue outfit?
Justin Herbert. He gets to bang on Madison Beer.
We got Carrie Coon. She's on the Gilded Age. She has stated she avoids the sun to keep the...
Oh, you can tell, honey, you're freaking pale.
It's like pale look. So we say, does that mean you're just always dying to go on vacation?
No, I hate vacations.
Who doesn't like vacation?
What a weird hag.
Your skin's probably better off for it. If I could reverse things.
You can fix it with lasers.
Siobhan, you're looking right at his face and saying you could fix it with lasers.
I love these celebrity reporters, the women at TMZ, to just say stupid things. I'm like, oh, you got your little degree at the University of Spoiled Children, the USC.
Andrew Garfield has revealed a new look. Long blonde hair.
He's playing Roy, Siegfried and Roy. That's what.
Oh my God! I remember when that tiger tried to kill him or whatever. And I remember there was that short-lived cartoon Father of the Pride.
He's blonde. Andrew Garfield's playing Roy.
All right, I don't care. I have to be careful when I play these TMZ clips because sometimes they do the talking. And guess what? This is my show, and I am the one that does the talking.
Happy Hot Topic!
What's going on with this adorable frickin' couple?
Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant took their love on the ice.
I like this couple. They're so freaking weird and private. You know they bang each other hard, though.
On January 13th, the artist offers a glimpse inside her and the actor's ice skating date in New York City.
I wonder what it's like. You're ice skating in New York City. You see Keanu Reeves, or Keanu, whatever his name is.
In the post, which features pictures of her and Keanu bundled up on the Rockefeller Center ice rink, Alexandra writes in the caption, "Last Monday, after the run of Waiting for Godot, Keanu invited me on a date in New York City, and we just want to give a shout out to everyone at the rink for welcoming us."
Oh, yeah. You know, just like in the award show, when they showed that they were definitely doing this thing called rolling out the red carpet for them. Mm-hmm.
He made us feel right at home, cheering us on and offering us hot cocoa and pom-pom hats. Together, Alexandra and Keanu marked a milestone as the John Wick star relearned how to skate on the ice after giving up ice hockey as a teen.
I wonder if he regrets that. Mm-hmm.
Detailing her boyfriend's experience, Alexandra adds, getting back on the ice after a few decades and moving from hockey skates to figure skates and toe picks is no joke.
All right, so they went ice skating. Yeah, I used to do that with my dad, although I was wearing shoes. And we used to play hockey.
Happy Hot Topic!
Tiana Taylor sheds light on a now viral moment of Leonardo DiCaprio from the Golden Globes.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Okay, I've been having this discussion with people, and I don't understand why everybody cares that Leonardo DiCaprio likes the women young it's not like it's Jeffrey Epstein young. They're just 25-year-olds with a nice tight body. Who would hate on that? Also, the women that are his age know he's a man-child. I've been having this discussion lately, and everyone's like, oh, he's a predator. Oh, he's creeping on the girls. Well, guess what? The girls are getting to have 4-course meals. They're getting to be on a yacht. They're getting to be around famous people. I think they're fine. Worry about your president's past.
After a moment of Leo chatting to a mystery person at his table at the 2026 Globes on January 11th went viral. His one battle after another co-star, Tiana Taylor, confirms in a new interview that the person Leo is speaking with is her, telling
he was like, I kind of want to try some milk chocolate.
Access Hollywood on January 13th. He's talking to me, yes. Adding, I want to say we might have been talking about K-pop Demon Hunters because I was so happy when they won.
He's like, you want to see my Demon Hunter?
Because my kids love K-pop Demon Hunters. So I was over there just jamming. I think he caught me jamming, and that's when we started talking about it.
He's like, yeah, let me try someone a little. All different ones. Mm-hmm.
In the video posted by the official Golden Globes TikTok account, we see a relaxed, playful Leo
I thought it was so brilliant when Nikki Glaser said we don't really know anything about him.
Mouthing across the table. Lip readers on social media speculate that the Oscar-winning actor is saying, I was watching you with the K-pop thing. You were...
All right, there you go. Oh, the experts out there just saying what he's saying. Because everyone out there is a lip reading expert. Mm-hmm.
Happy Hot Topic!
The trailer for season 3 of Euphoria has officially dropped.
It makes so much sense that a show about a bunch of dumb Gen Z nepo baby brats doing heroin would come out every 4 years. Oh, yeah. That was my introduction to Sydney Sweeney. Because my girlfriend at the time was bisexual. Well, she still is. Now she's more lesbian. And she loved those making out scenes. Mm-hmm. If I wanted to get laid, I'd be like, oh, let's turn on Euphoria.
Coming April 12th, the season picks up 5 years after the events of season 2.
Wow, that's a long time.
With the Euphoria crew all grown up and entering adulthood. The Emmy-winning series will see the return of most of the show's main cast, including Zendaya, Sydney Sweeney, Jacob Elordi, Hunter Schafer.
Jacob Elordi just has that little bitch slam face.
For Alexa Demi and Maud Apatow.
Whatever.
As the trailer indicates, although the gang has officially graduated high school, there will be no shortage of drama on the series.
Oh, of course. It's Euphoria. What is it going to be? Oh, this time going to the grocery store, buying their stuff, going home and eating hummus.
As Rue gets deeper into trouble with drug dealers and strippers.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like my life. I'm kidding. All right, I don't know if I can play that because of copyright, because it's owned by HBO Max. Speaking of HBO Max.
Happy Hot Topic!
As the price of streaming video services skyrockets.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than getting an email from a streaming service. They're never like, thank you for your support. We're going to lower prices 99 cents. No. If you get an email from Hulu or Peacock or HBO Max, it's never the best. It is always something that, makes you sad.
New term has been coined, streamflation. Today, the Bureau of Labor Statistics released new numbers about the overall economy showing modest inflation of 0.3% last month.
Yeah, they know they can raise the prices. They know that we're still going to watch it.
And 2.7% for the year. However, streaming video services were a major outlier and saw an inflation of nearly 20%.
There you go. Yeah, you never liked the email from Peacock. You're never like, oh, thank you for watching. Everyone loves Raymond. Remember when Peacock was like $2.99? Mm-hmm. Now it's not so much. Oh, it has changed. Oh, hasn't it? We have this headline right here.
Happy Hot Topic!
From Beyonce rocking the Super Bowl halftime show to the premiere of Stranger Things, all over social media, it's the year 2016 all over again.
I am so freaking confused. Because back in 2016, a lot of these 21 through 24-year-olds were teenagers or even pre-adolescent. So they think, 2016 was awesome. I had fun times. I got really drunk and got laid a lot. It was nice. All right, but here's the thing. During 2016, Harambe died. He had the killer clowns. All the celebrities died. Us adults, not people that were in classrooms, could not wait for the year to end. Yeah, we got drunk and played Pokemon Go. Yes. We had our fidget spinners. That's more 2017, but you know what I mean? But it was a very divisive year because that was the year that Donald Trump got elected. That orange-faced pedophile. So what I'm saying is that how bad the world is now? That we're romanticizing a year that in the moment, trust me, everyone could not wait for the year to end. But now we love 2016. It's kind of funny when you see like radio hosts that have aged or women that have aged and they do the 2016 challenge and you're like, oh my God, the last 10 years has not been good on you. And that's coming from someone that the last 10 years have not been good on me. I mean, it's been fine. What I'm saying is you ain't going to see me post a picture of 2016. I was like 40 pounds lighter.
Collectively, it's 2016 again.
No, it's not. We didn't like 2016. But now that we hate the world, we romanticize it. It's not healthy.
Down for it.
2016 was the greatest year in human history.
God, I hate those voices on TikTok. Just someone, hey, shut up.
So many things.
You sound like Dizzy on 102.5 The Bond.
16 was the greatest year in
I'm Dizzy.
human history.
I'm 5'4" and a piece of garbage.
So many things happened in 2016.
All right, I gotta skip over this because the copyright. They got music coming out, movies coming out. But you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to even play this clip to talk about 2016. I don't understand the romanticization. I'm telling you, when George Michael died on Christmas, which was last Christmas, you know what happened? I told my aunt, and I was really drunk on some wine. And I told my aunt, said George Michael died. And she goes, oh my God, this year needs to end. And everybody agreed. But now that the world's so crappy, we miss it. Man, funk that.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, yeah, what's going on with TMZ? I like this TMZ music. You can dance in the club.
Welcome to TMZ Live. So we broke the story yesterday about an exchange of words at a Detroit auto factory between President Trump and an auto worker. Where
I love how everybody acts like President Trump is such a respectful man. President Trump's such a good guy. And then he's having little hissy fits like the little bitch that he is. How do you want it? He's a phony and a moron. And he probably loves teenagers. Oh, but that's the guy you like. You freaking mutants.
The auto worker called Trump a pedophile protector.
Yeah, that's what he is.
And Donald Trump then responded by the expletive you, which it's a little hard to hear, and then flipped him off. Here's
what a classy 80-year-old man. Your wife hates you because you're a loser. You're a piece of garbage.
The video.
I'd be afraid of Donald Trump when he's mad. Not at all. What a fat ass. There you go. What's going on here?
Today on TMZ.
Okay, we got Caitlyn Jenner out to talk about her daughter, Kylie Jenner.
Oh, yeah. Caitlyn Jenner, I don't know, seems like a nice lady, you know, hanging out.
How much do you love Timothy Chalamet? He's a good kid and he's very good to Kylie.
I gotta tell you.
She needs to work on that voice. She still sounds like Bruce.
Oh, yeah. They're kind of married already. That is just not true.
That is not true. Until you get married and until you have the ceremony, that ain't shit, dog.
Nothing binds them. If it's easy to get out, then it's not truly a commitment.
So marriage is based on fear because you're afraid somebody's going to leave you and you're going to be alone for the rest of your miserable life.
When do we stop talking about Kylie and Timothy?
All right, we're getting the first look at Sophie Turner as Lara Croft.
What a hot piece of ass she is.
We're doing a Who'd You Rather for the 3 Lara Crofts.
Angelina Jolie, Lara Croft would slash your tires.
Angelina is everyone's Lara Croft.
How would Brad Pitt vote on that?
You would not pick Angelina.
He doesn't see her the way we see her. The first time you saw someone, you're super attracted to them, and then you get to know them and you're hooking up with them, they get a little less attractive.
What if you never get to know them?
We got video of Jacob Elordi and Olivia Jade together.
Olivia Jade's got a nice little tight body on her, doesn't she?
He's obviously a huge hot commodity now.
For Jacob Elordi to be at the peak of his powers and then like to be monogamous is kind of a little waste.
Why? There's not a guy who's, if a wife said to him, like once in a while you can go off and have a fling with somebody else. The guys would all say yes. Mary says go ahead and try, dude.
Gabrielle Union said that her and Dwayne Wade cannot join the Mile High Club.
My spouse is way too big for us to do anything together.
All right, what a bunch of annoying hags. Shut up, blah, 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 blah. There's a rule that I have on this very show that I am the one that does the blah, blah, blah.
Happy Hot Topic!
David Harbour is opening up about his sobriety and mental health.
David Harbour just seems like a troubled human being. And it's very obvious that he's a creep. It's very obvious that he's not a good dude. But the problem is that Millie Bobby Brown wants to be politically correct. So she's like, yeah, he didn't do anything. He totally did. Look at him. He's a loser.
The month since his marriage to Lily Allen ended.
Yeah,
Stranger Things star.
Shut up. He's been literally on a downward spiral since that woman dumped him. God, she's the worst. You know, Lily Allen's the type of woman you break up with, where she's never the problem. It's everyone else doesn't get the greatness of Lily Allen. Shut up.
Who was diagnosed with bipolar in his 20s.
Oh, yeah, me too, bud. And I don't let it dictate my moods. Yeah, I do.
Tells Future of Personal Health he wanted to be transparent about his struggles, to let others suffering know they are not alone.
This music in the background sounds like one of those alarms on the iPhone, doesn't it?
He says, I've been in therapy since I got sober in 1999. When I quit drinking, it forced me to confront a lot of demons that rose to the surface.
Yeah, a lot of times when you're drinking and partying and having pointless sex, the hedonistic lifestyle is the best. But then when you get home from the party and you're laying by yourself and you're thinking about all the people, it's like Kid Cudi said, all the friends that were never my friends, and you're thinking about it. It kind of gets in your head.
I was very poor. However, I was still able to work once a week with a clinical social worker who put me on a sliding scale.
Did they use that alarm from the iPhone as the background? Listen.
He adds, only recently have I started intense psychotherapy, and it has made a world of difference in my treatment.
That's good, bud. I hope you'll work on it and get better or whatever. What's going on here? Actually, no. Let me save this Travis Kelce headline for NFL News. Let me organize my show. Because my show is a circus. You never know what I'm going to do. It's out of control, this Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe, you know what I mean? Let's reset. 856-49-HOPPE. 856-494-6773-67. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can email me. RyanHobbyRadio@gmail.com. Oh, yeah.
He is the misfit of radio, and he is fine with that. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hot Topic!
Lola and Sammy Sheen are at it again. And
oh, yeah. Life is so short that these two morons need to realize that you only have so many siblings in your life. Get along, you morons.
This time, over a man, the famous siblings duking it out on TikTok as one claims the other was trying to date her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, it's like, what did my sister get? What was it like in bed for my sister?
It all started with this TikTok Sammy posted on January 13th. The OnlyFans model looking fresh-faced as she stares dazingly into the camera. The caption of the reel, imagine finding out your sister and ex-boyfriend have been seeing each other behind your back the whole time.
Oh, yeah, I bet she's better in bed.
Sammy playing the song Norman Rockwell by Lana Del Rey.
Oh, yeah. That every girl's breakup song, Lana Del Rey or Lily Allen.
Song about going back to an ex and ultimately feeling disappointment.
I'm sure Sammy's never the problem. Everyone else doesn't get the greatness. A Sammy Sheen.
Sammy also taking to the comments section of her post, including this one from a TikTok user asking her how she found out about the alleged infidelity. Sammy's response, went through his phone and saw over 300 deleted texts between them.
Oh, yeah. I bet she gives better mouth hugs.
Well, Sister Lola was not having it, posting her own lengthy statement to her own TikTok.
She likes it lengthy.
Feuding Sammy's claims against her, writing in part, I am never one to defend myself against my sister anymore because I genuinely don't care, but I couldn't let...
You claim you don't care. You do. But then you address it, which means you care. You can say all you want that you don't care, but if you're addressing it, you care.
This one slide. I am single. I am not talking to anyone, and I am definitely not dating her ex-boyfriend.
Here's the thing. That is a cop-out. When they say, oh, I'm single, that doesn't mean you're not banging somebody. Like, I banged somebody last month and ended up being a psychopath, and that doesn't mean we're dating. And it's funny. You see that same person at the... never mind. You ever hook up with somebody and then you see him in public and you see him with a new guy every day and you're like, you're for the streets.
That is absolutely the one thing I will share my side for because this is unbelievable. 20-year-old also sharing her famous mom, Denise Richards, is actually the one who hired Sammy's ex-boyfriend to take care of their dogs and help clean their home.
God, I find Sammy's the worst. I find Denise to be so freaking hot. Sit in my lap.
Denise eventually allowed the man to stay in their home, something Lola had no control over.
Oh, yeah, there was Mountain at 9. I'm sure they were praying to God.
Lola adding, I would absolutely never do anything with my sister's ex-boyfriend, and we have completely different types in men.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Sibling rivalry, if I ever heard it. What's going on here?
Happy Hot Topic!
The director of the documentary One Last Adventure, The Making of Stranger Things 5, is addressing a claim that the Duffer Brothers used ChatGPT for the finale.
I'm sure they did. Why is that being shamed now? The people are using ChatGPT.
Director Martina Radwan doesn't think brothers Matt Duffer and Ross Duffer were using the generative...
Yeah, because she's a burner. So she's in denial.
...artificial intelligence chatbot while writing the series finale, despite fan speculation over a laptop image seen in the doc. Martina, who notes that no one has actually confirmed if it was ChatGPT, tells The Hollywood Reporter, to me it's like, doesn't everybody have it open to just do quick research? She further adds, how can you possibly write a storyline with 19 characters and use ChatGPT? I don't even understand.
There you go. Yeah, because you're a boomer. ChatGPT can do anything.
Happy Hot Topic!
Robert Irwin and Whitney Carson have reunited Down Under.
Oh, yeah. You know, a lot of women go down under for Robert Irwin.
The Dancing with the Stars pro made good on her promise to visit the wildlife conservationist in his home continent of Australia. What's more, Whitney...
Down under. He's down under.
He brought her whole family along for the ride. In a January 13th Instagram video, Whitney, her husband Carson McAllister, sons Leo and Jed all rocked matching Australian...
Jed is the douchiest name ever.
Hi, I'm producer Jed.
The zoo khaki shirts as they walked the grounds of the Australian Zoo.
All right, there you go. That's what they're up to. I want to go on a vacation there. I just don't know if I could handle, that long of an airplane trip. I don't know if I ever want to travel the world. I used to think I wanted to go around the world and do my thing. But then the thought about being in that plane for so long, But then that would be a perfect time for me to catch up on Stars and watch some Power.
Happy Hot Topic!
She's an incredible performer and actress, and I think that's...
This is Evan Peters talking about America Horror Story with Ariana Grande. I said horror, not America Horror Story.
It's going to be awesome.
This show is wild. How are you even describing it to me?
I don't want to hear about this. Cannot believe there's been 13 seasons of America Horror Story. Although they should rename it Horror for Her. It'd be a little more fitting. This headline was very morbid.
Happy Hot Topic!
Jay Leno details being surprised by the response to his wife's health struggle. As the Tonight Show alum has acted as a caregiver to wife Mavis Leno during...
What an angel he is.
Her battle with advanced dementia, he's faced some questions about his personal life that perplexed him.
Yeah, this is kind of disgusting.
Telling Maria Shriver on a recent episode of Life Above the Noise, my favorite thing was, this is the most Hollywood thing, a guy said to me, so are you going to get a girlfriend now? Question surprised Jay, who responded, well, no, I have a girlfriend. I'm married 45 years.
A good job. You are what they call a class act.
The comedian emphasized he's not interested in seeing other people, adding, no, we're kinda in this together here.
Yeah, he's watching a lot of porn.
He explained about taking care of Mavis through sickness and health, joking, honey, I'll be with my girlfriend. I'll be back later. He says you take a vow when you get married and people are stunned. They're so shocked that you live up to it. Why?
Yeah, you're not like those professional athletes that do it.
Jay, who tied the knot with Mavis in 1980, filed
She's kind of cute.
to establish a conservatorship over his wife's assets in January of 2024.
I feel bad, man. I grew up loving Jay Leno, probably because my family was really into the movie or the TV show Unknown as David Letterman. I liked him when I got older. I gained an appreciation for him, but in the moment, I could not stand him.
According to legal records obtained by E! News at the time, his conservatorship was officially established that April. Despite the difficulties that he and Mavis have faced since her diagnosis, the comedian is grateful that this has been the most difficult test he's faced in his life.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. I know there's those rumors that he was like trying to, take the Tonight Show, and he really pretty much did away from David Letterman. And there's that story, it's an urban legend, that there was like a closet and they were having like a meeting about who was going to get to the Tonight Show, and they caught they caught Jay Leno in the closet. There's some flaws about the man. He's not perfect. None of us are. But overall, he seems like a good-ass dude.
Adding, this is that thing of, okay, you've been pretty lucky up to this point. It's been easy sailing. This is where it gets a little tricky.
He's got this, Dan. He's Jay Leno.
Happy Hot Topic!
Elle Woods is saving the day once again. That's right, the real-life counterpart to the Legally Blonde heroine, actress Reese Witherspoon is warning her fans about an online scam that uses her image and likeness to access personal information from people.
Yeah, if you fall for that, you're stupid! A celebrity is never going to ask you for money. Unless they're Mickey Rourke.
He's taking to TikTok January 14th to update her fans on the rough 24 hours she's had dealing with online scammers.
There are multiple people on TikTok and Instagram impersonating me. And they go into people's DMs and they try to build a relationship.
You are a sad, lonely person. No, maybe it was a little rude of me to say that they're stupid. Maybe it was a little out there. I'm a shock jock. I don't have my family's approval. They talk behind my back. But at the same time, it's kind of true.
They try to extract personal information, plan meetup times, I want you to know this is not me.
The morning show star also adding that she would never manipulate people, especially into asking them for money.
It's really upsetting to me that this is happening on such a large scale. So please be careful out there, and please know I would never reach out to you.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit.
To manipulate you or take anything from you.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you peasants. You're all a bunch of peasants. Because we've all heard the rumors that she's insufferable to be on. Anywho, 856-49-HOPPY.
Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, this is a jam-packed show. It is.
4 astronauts aboard the SpaceX Crew 11 mission to space are returning more than a month early due.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of the opposite of when those people were left up there because Biden want to work with Elon.
To a medical issue involving one crew member. In a press release shared online January 13th, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, also known as NASA, revealed that an unnamed crew member suffered a medical issue while on board the spacecraft, but is currently stable. Due to medical privacy, it is not appropriate for NASA to share more details about the crew member, the agency added in their release. This medical evacuation is the first of its kind in the 25-year history of the International Space Station. The 4-person team initially launched into space in August and were scheduled to return in early February. However, the shift in the crew members' health derailed those plans.
All right, I hope it all works out for them.
Happy Hot Topic!
Celine Dion and her sons prove the power of love is eternal with a message for her late husband, Rene Angelil.
I forgot he's been dead a minute.
10 years after his death.
10 years? Oh, the time flew. Oh, it flew by.
The singer shares this image on Instagram January 14th, showing Renee's portrait leaning against a black piano. Renee died at age 73 following a years-long battle with cancer.
Rest in peace, bro. Cancer is such a bitch. Oh, isn't it ever?
Happy Hot Topic!
It's like, Mom, why you keep saying that?
Mom,
that girl
mind your business.
Yeah, that girl don't even want me like that. Like we cool, Mom.
Mothers always know best. Just ask A$AP Rocky. In a preview clip for the rapper's appearance on the New York Times' podcast, Popcast,
that's such an original name. How long did it take you to come on?
He revealed that his mom, Renee Black, always wanted him to end up with Rihanna.
My mother used to say shit like, I know you like this girl that you with right now. I ain't gonna say no names. But I want you with Riri. I was like, Mom, why you keep saying that?
She knew that Riri would be the perfect person to help, calm. Help relax A$AP Rocky.
Girl, your business.
Yeah, that girl don't even want me like that.
Yeah, she does. You have 4 kids.
We cool, Mom. That's just my friend, chill.
Oh, yeah. Friends with benefits. Honestly, A$AP Rocky has to feel like the man he was facing forever and ever in prison. And now he gets to have sex with Rihanna.
I'm telling you, she real. And mothers know best. I'm thankful that, she was putting my life at that time, because I think anytime prior to that, I don't think I was ready for something like that.
Something like that.
I don't think she was either.
What is?
Riri and A$AP were friends first before their relationship turned romantic. In 2020, reports confirmed the two were dating. Since then, they have welcomed 3 children together. 3-year-old RZA, 2-year-old Riot, and 4-month-old Rocky Irish.
All right, there you go. That's what's happening in the world of A$AP Rocky.
Happy Hot Topic!
A 48-year-old woman known publicly as B, who claimed to be the secret daughter of Freddie Mercury in a book published in 2025, has died after being diagnosed with cancer years.
I wonder what that's like having Freddie Mercury as your dad, because he was probably a deadbeat.
Years earlier, her widower, Thomas, confirmed her passing to the Daily Mail January 15th. Thomas shared that his wife passed peacefully after a long battle with chordoma, a rare spinal cancer, leaving 2 sons, ages 9 and 7. B came forward with her claim in the 2025 book Love, Freddie, written by Leslie Ann Jones. In the book, B, also known as BB, the alleged nickname the Queen frontman had for her, her, per the Daily Mail, claimed Freddie fathered her during a 1976 affair.
I didn't know he's into women.
She also claimed
he's probably like, let me try out this vagina. I've heard so much about it.
Claimed to have DNA evidence to prove her parentage, though it hasn't been shared at this time. Following B's death, Leslie also shared her condolences, telling the Daily Mail, quote, I am devastated by the loss of this woman who became my close friend, who had come to me with a selfless aim to brush aside all those who have had free reign with Freddie's story for 32 years.
All right, whatever. I don't know. I don't like Queen. I don't get it. I want to like it. I like the movie.
Happy Hot Topic.
But it's just not my thing.
There was no backdoor deal. There wasn't. There was no backdoor deal. We were talking about ways to get the thing done.
This is Janelle Brown from Sister Wives talking about the backdoor deal with Cody Brown.
Since Robin had thrown this big rock, she was going to be the rock in the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What an annoying hag she is.
She was the rock in the way. Would have gone through all clean without this crazy agreement being thrown in at the last minute, like days before the contract expired.
Mm-hmm. All right. That was absolutely riveting. My naughty brain was thinking, oh, she finally let him get to the back door. But it was the boring back door. Not the interesting back door that sometimes feels like sandpaper.
Happy Hot Topic.
It's a new year with a new co-host and a new gig for Jenna Bush Hager. She
is the ultimate definition of nepotism. I am not saying she's not talented, but if her daddy was not George Bush, I don't know if she would have that job. Kind of like the Joe Show on FLZ.
With Jenna and Chanel, co-hosts revealed during the January 14th episode of the talk show that she's producing her first TV show for NBC, a drama called Protection.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be canceled after 5 episodes. Also, by the way, why does every NBC show have the one words? Parenthood, protection.
Alongside
Community.
Co-creator and showrunner Josh Safran and Eva Longoria searching for Mexico executive producer Ben Spector. As for what the show will be about, Jenna explained the plot hits close to home.
It's about different levels of law enforcement, some based on Secret Service.
So it's about pigs.
Okay, so y'all know
you were able to give some intel.
Y'all know I know about that, and it's a mystery.
The daytime Emmy winner, who's mom to Mila, Poppy, and Hal with husband.
Oh, yeah. You know she has a big booty.
Husband Henry Hager also explained that she was heavily involved during the pitch process because she's so thrilled by the pilot episode storyline.
We're going to hopefully start shooting this spring. Cross your
That's
fingers,
amazing.
but it could be really, really fun.
After working as a public school teacher for 4 years in D.C., Jenna joined the Today Show family in 2009 as a...
You know, she's one of those teachers that everyone had a crush on.
Correspondent. She later took over the morning show's 4th-hour co-hosting duties alongside Hoda Kotb after Kathy Lee Gifford left the show in 2019.
Wow, is that long ago? Man, time's flying. What's going on here?
Happy Hot Topic.
Housewives fans won't be tardy for this party. Andy Cohen unveiled the all-star lineup of ladies who will be hitting the open road on the next season of Bravo's Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip.
I like Andy Cohen. I think he's awesome. I like Radio Andy, the radio station on Sirius XM. Ryan Hoppe liking radio? No way! But the TV shows that he produced are just not for me.
Marking the 20th anniversary of the network's flagship franchise. And the lineup consists of Lisa Barlow, Giselle Bryant, Luann de Lesseps, Teresa Giudice, Vicky Gunvalson, Kyle Richards, and Portia Williams. Who appeared on the January 14th episode of Watch What Happens Live to help announce the cast.
Oh my God! Let me tell you, this is going to be the most iconic Ultimate Girls Trip ever, 20 years as a housewife.
However, earlier in the
time flies when you're a talentless moron.
day, Andy confirmed Real Housewives of Atlanta OG Nene Leakes, who exited the series in 2020, will be making her long-awaited return to Bravo when she pops up on the upcoming spinoff.
Those boobs look like they're about to pop out.
Andy confirmed the news during the January 14th episode of SiriusXM's Radio Andy, saying, quote,
"Told you I love me some Radio Andy."
"She's gonna be making an appearance when we go to Atlanta. She gonna be there."
She gonna be there. She gonna. What happened to Grandma? She gonna be there.
As for Nene, the 58-year-old is overjoyed to be coming back to the franchise, confirming in a January 14th Instagram video,
"It's going to be a time."
What an annoying hag. Can you imagine laying next to that? Shut up.
A time.
What an annoying woman. This is cool news.
Happy Hot Topic.
Next up is Pete Davidson, the former SNL star, stepping into the world of podcasting yesterday. Netflix announcing they're teaming up with a comedian for an original video podcast called The Pete Davidson Show. And it's a great work from home sort of gig for Pete.
Nice.
Here's what I'm wondering. Is this going to be a podcast that's going to be on Apple Podcasts, or is this just a video show? Because everybody throws around the word podcast. Listen to me. If you are not available on at least Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and iHeart, I hate radio, then it doesn't count. It drives me absolutely nuts when people say, "Oh, I got a podcast," and it's just a video on YouTube. No, that is a video.
To go far, just out to the garage, sitting down with some famous friends for all sorts of cool conversations. From
that's perfect because
mere feet away from his living room.
Yes,
That's right.
Baby.
First episode for that, by the way.
All right.
Diapers and the new
January 30th.
Hey,
I love this part of the Today Show videos.
thanks for watching.
No
Don't
problem.
forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.
No problem. Al Roker. You seem like a good ass dude. Someone you want to go to the club with.
Happy Hot Topic.
Celebrity chef Guy Fieri shares a health update after tearing his quad muscle in half.
I feel like it was such easy material to hate on him. As an Opie and Anthony nerd growing up, he used to go on the show a lot. He just seemed like a good ass dude.
Over a month after the Food Network star tore his quadricep muscle falling down the stairs, which required emergency surgery to repair, he's serving up a promising update on his health. Guy tells People magazine, "I'm doing better. I'm a big CrossFit and hiking guy, so 8 weeks of no hiking has driven me kind of crazy, but I'm looking forward to it, trying to take it easy." The celeb has been on the mend since the November accident. At the time, he was filming his series Flavortown Food Fight when, as he explains to the outlet, one foot went forward and the other foot got caught on the threshold, causing the brutal tear in his leg.
Whatever.
As noted, he underwent surgery shortly after, alternating between using a wheelchair and crutches to help him get around for those 8 weeks.
God, that makes me feel old. The fact that Guy Fieri needed a wheelchair.
Guy notes, "My doctors are all like, we know you want to get after it, but let's not go back to where we were."
All right. I hope it all works out for Guy Fieri. I was on a cruise 10 years ago, and his burgers are real good.
Happy Hot Topic.
I gotta skip over this. It's Tiger Woods' 50th birthday with Vanessa and Kai Trump.
Tiger Woods celebrating the Big 5-0 with some help from his girlfriend Vanessa Trump.
It feels like he was 50 years old 15 years ago.
And her daughter Kai.
Okay, so since Kai's legal, we can say it. I wonder if Tiger hooked up with Kai. Because we know he's a dog. Woof, woof.
If you care about something, you'll share it. And that's the key.
Yeah, sharing is caring when it comes to giving fans a peek inside the legendary golfer's epic bash in Palm Beach, Florida on Wednesday. It was a double whammy, Tiger's 50th birthday
Yeah, they did in there.
and the 30th anniversary of his foundation. So we know they went all out.
Oh, yeah. Mouth hugs for Tiger Woods. I gotta skip over this because the copyright there. Just playing music I cannot play on my show because it's copywritten.
Happy Hot Topic.
Ashton Kutcher will always be a fan of Demi Moore.
Yeah, we all know he probably cheated on her. It's that thing, because I've dated older women. So I am the authority on all things dating older women. Cougars. cool to date another woman. It's nice, it's fun, it's spontaneous. They have a lot of experience when it comes to sex. But the problem, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the fact that after a while, the age gap starts to get a little weird, and they start to overthink it.
While discussing his new series, The Beauty, the actor, who was married to Demi from 2005 until their divorce was finalized in 2013, acknowledged the similarities between The Ryan Murphy Show and Demi's film The Substance, while also praising her Oscar-nominated performance. Ashton told Entertainment Tonight in an interview published January 14th, Demi's performance in The Substance. Obviously, she got extraordinary accolades. I'm so proud of her. The 47-year-old added, she killed it.
Damn. Yeah, she seems like she's all dried up now.
Happy Hot Topic!
She's suffering right now.
John Mellencamp opens up about his daughter Teddy Mellencamp's cancer battle.
I did not realize that John Mellencamp was the father of Teddy Mellencamp, who has like stage 4 cancer. And this was not the type of headline you want to read. Yes. Does Teddy Mellencamp have flaws as a person? Yeah. Is she a cheater? Yeah. Was she kind of a bitch to people? Yeah. But here's the thing. She's a human being. And she is also gonna die like the rest of us. And I don't wish that upon anybody. Although sometimes dying sounds exciting.
3 months after the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum said her
Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be.
Stage 4 brain cancer was, quote, gone. Her dad is sharing a new update on how she's doing. While appearing on the January 14th episode of the Joe Rogan podcast, the singer
Joe Rogan
gets emotional and admits his daughter is really struggling right now, candidly saying,
But I do have a daughter that's really sick. It's not fun. She's got cancer in the brain. She's suffering right now.
I help it.
John's comments come after Teddy previously shared some hopeful news from her scans, revealing in an October...
It's always scary whenever you get hopeful news about cancer, because it's like at any moment, it could change.
Second episode of her 2 T's in a Pod podcast that she was in, quote, such shock when doctors found no detectable cancer. But even then, Teddy made it clear her battle was far from over.
All right, well, I don't pray, I don't believe in God, but I send good vibes.
Happy Hot Topic!
Seth Rogen. Like, he did that movie on me without talking to me. You know, Pam and Tommy.
Right,
and that was another, I just felt like,
Yeah, Seth Rogen seems like such a douchebag. He seems like the type of guy who thinks he's better than others. Oh, I'm so stoned all the time. Shut up. Shut your ass.
Pamela Anderson is getting candid about her Golden Globes experience. The actress opened up on Andy Cohen's SiriusXM Radio Andy about the negative feelings that arose upon seeing the studio winner, Seth Rogen, at the January 11th ceremony.
He was cool when he was fat. He was kind of funny on her. And then when he got skinny, he just became a pretentious douchebag. And I know that James, what's the name of the actor? James, God, why am I not thinking? James Franco. I know him and James Franco had a bit of a breakup, but Seth Rogen proved to be a backstabbing loser.
how can someone make a TV series out of difficult times in your life? And I'm a living, breathing human being over here. Hello.
Did you run into him at all?
Well, he was, in the pit at the Golden Globes, so we were close. But I was just like, I just don't.
So were Pamela Anderson, that sounded weird. Did Pamela Anderson and the actor from the movie, I am not remembering names today, Liam Neeson, were they really banging each other? Or was that all for publicity?
I may just felt like I'm not chopped liver over here.
Right.
I felt a little bit weird about it. And
I'm
I felt like,
sure you did.
I've been so busy, and working. I've done 5 movies in the last year, so I've just been busy. But sometimes
she's got a cute voice. Sit on my lap.
Hits you and you feel kind of down. And then with I don't know, it just felt like a little yucky.
Seth executive produced and starred in the 2022 Hulu limited series Pam and Tommy that chronicled Pamela's 90s sex tape scandal with then-husband Tommy Lee.
Oh yeah, that's a weird-ass video. It's not really cranking material.
Every second that passes, this tape could be spreading.
Baby, we will get it back. It's not a big deal to me. I'm on that tape, same as you.
No, not like me or not.
Pamela has openly expressed her disapproval of the show and claimed she was never consulted about its production. And she shared with Andy why she believes she's still owed an apology.
Yeah.
Eventually, hopefully, maybe he'll reach out to me and apologize.
Probably not.
Did you?
Not that matters.
Well, no, it might. I mean, it might mean something to you.
But
it always
you are
means
free
something
game.
when you get an apology.
When you are a public person, they say you have no right to privacy. But your darkest, deepest secrets or your tragedies in your life shouldn't be fair game for a TV series.
Well,
she's annoying. I first thought her voice was kind of cute in the beginning of this clip, but then she always sounds like this. Jesus Christ.
It also...
That pissed me off a little bit.
Yeah, you seem like you're never the problem, honey. It's everyone else is out to get Pamela Anderson. It never could be you.
Happy Hot Topic.
Sabrina Carpenter's famous aunt, Nancy Cartwright, believes her niece will be an EGOT winner one day.
This was mind-blowing. Which Sabrina Carpenter knows about blowing. I could not believe that Nancy Cartwright, who plays Bart Simpson, is the aunt of Sabrina Carpenter.
Nancy, who's the iconic voice behind the character Bart Simpson on The Simpsons, revealing on the January 2nd episode of Tuned In with Jim Cummings the exact connection between she and Sabrina and the special bond the two share. She's not a blood relative. Her grandmother was married to my dad, so her dad was my stepbrother, Nancy revealed, adding that she met Sabrina officially when she was 8 years old, but that the espresso singer also wanted a Disney contract, recalling Sabrina saying, "I want to do that since she was 6 years old." And Nancy believed then what she believes now about her niece, that Sabrina, quote, could really do it on her own.
Oh yeah, we know she could. She has shown us time after time. 856-49-HOPPY. We still have so much to get into today.
Happy Hot Topic.
Rob Reiner paid tribute to his famous father shortly before his own untimely death.
Yeah, as talented as Rob Reiner was, he was brilliant as Meathead and All in the Family. He definitely was a Nepo baby.
Harry Met Sally director detailed his dad Carl Reiner's bond with longtime friend and fellow comedic legend Mel Brooks in a documentary recorded before Rob and his wife Michelle Singer's death in December, noting that Mel was there during his dad's final moments. In the upcoming HBO documentary Mel Brooks, the 99-year-old man, Rob recalled of his dad's 2020 passing per People, quote, "Mel was there when my dad died. He just collapsed in the bathroom and Mel came back and realized, uh-oh, something's wrong."
That is so weird to think that he's been dead for 6 years. How time flies.
Mel and Carl's bond was so close after the passing of their wives, they spent almost every evening together at Carl's house, according to the documentary, eating TV trade dinners and watching movies together. In the immediate months following his dad's death, Rob and Mel continued that tradition and spent almost every evening with Rob and his wife, Michelle.
All right, there you go. It is so crazy how Rob Reiner's dead because of his loser son. It's really sad.
Happy Hot Topic.
Lenny Kravitz is showing his support for his daughter's boyfriend, Harry Styles.
Oh yeah, every 22-year-old on social media was freaking out that Harry Styles is back.
Zoe Kravitz and Harry first sparked dating rumors in August of 2025 when they were spotted in Rome and Paris together, following the premiere of her film, Caught Stealing. And on Instagram, January 15th, Harry announced the upcoming album titled Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. And in the comments, Lenny gave his stamp of approval. His comment,
"That's gotta feel pretty freaking good when Lenny Kravitz is commenting in your section,"
contained a red heart and a raised fist emoji. And this isn't the first sign of approval from the rock star. In December, a source told Us Weekly, he thinks they're a great match. Lenny says they really make each other happy and have an easygoing relationship.
For now. Until there's the first fart and then the first argument and you learn the real side as a woman.
Like best friends who are dating. Lenny has also been spotted out at lunch with the pair in West Village, New York, September 7th.
All right, damn. Lenny Kravitz seems like a very present father, which I appreciate.
Happy Hot Topic.
The thing that this picture
It just breaks my heart. I was 10 years old and I just was told by everybody, you don't look like you did in E.T. You're too heavy.
I did.
You're not blonde enough. You're not old enough. You're too young. You're not tall.
And Drew Barrymore's not had a good life.
And everybody just started getting involved in the way I looked.
Drew Barrymore is reflecting on the pressures she faced as a child star in Hollywood. During the January 14th episode of The Drew Barrymore Show, the actress became visibly emotional while looking at photos of her 10-year-old self, recalling the harsh criticism she received at that age for her appearance.
Yeah, you're a creep if you're critiquing a kid's look. You're a loser!
Drew tearfully shared the seemingly endless stream of critiques on her 10-year-old body, including that she was, quote, too heavy and didn't look like how she did in the film E.T., which...
Yeah, she grew up. That's how time works!
She starred in at the age of 7, when guest Valerie Bertinelli expressed her dismay.
God, I love Valerie. She's a hot piece of ass.
At the comments, Drew remarked it had been going on for a few years at this point. The Charlie's Angels alum then went on to express how much has changed over the last 4 decades, including her perspective on achieving real happiness.
I do know what's important now, and the look in my eyes is so clear. And it's just so nice to know that no matter how low it gets or how much pressure we feel,
whatever,
how unproud of ourselves or how we are not pleasing to someone.
But the problem is, yeah, you had a traumatic childhood, but you're known to not be nice to people. You gotta let it go.
Someone else, or we're not fitting into some mold that someone created for us, or maybe even a panel of people that we...
All right, I hope you figure it out, honey. You seem a little traumatized. I didn't have the best childhood, and I try to let it go. But also, I wasn't in Hollywood.
Happy Hot Topic!
Jennifer Lawrence is speaking out about the role she lost to Margot Robbie.
Yeah, this is kind of a headline that doesn't surprise me.
The Die My Love actress told Josh Horowitz on his Happy, Sad, Confused podcast.
God, everybody has a freaking podcast! What is that about?
January 12th. She lost out on playing Sharon Tate in Quentin Tarantino's 2019 film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because...
Wait, 2019? Wait. I guess it was 2000. Wow, time flies.
Trolls online said she wasn't pretty enough. And doubling down on her statement, Jennifer says, I'm pretty sure it's true. Or it's that thing where I've been telling the story for so long that way I believe it.
So there's a chance that you're just saying it. Because if you say the same lie over and over again, you start to believe it.
Pretty sure that's true, or he just never was considering me for the part. And the internet just went out of its way to call me ugly. And even Deborah Tate, Sharon's sister, agreed with the internet, telling TMZ in 2017 she wanted Margot for the role.
Yeah, Margot's a little hot. Let's be honest here. I try not to critique women, especially because we've seen those fappening pictures of good old Jennifer Lawrence, and she's naughty and likes her clam chowder on her face. So I get that she can be naughty, but Margot Robbie fit that role better.
Because of her beauty and the way she carries herself, saying it's similar to Sharon. And speaking on why she thought Jennifer Lawrence wasn't a good pick. Deborah said at the time, she's just, I don't know, she's not pretty enough to play Sharon.
It's true, sorry.
That's a horrible thing to say, but I have my standards.
Oh, wow. Jennifer Lawrence needs to let it go.
Happy Hot Topic!
Michelle Randolph breaks her silence on those Glenn Powell dating rumors.
Oh my God, this is what every celebrity does. They break the silence on the rumors. They're just banging each other up.
In an interview with InStyle published January 15th, the Landman star addresses speculation that she and the SAG-winning actor are in a relationship, saying that while people may be interested in her love life, for now, she'll be keeping it private.
Oh, yeah. She's keeping it private by riding Glenn Powell up and down and around and around. Oh, yeah.
Explaining, I think for peace of mind, those are really important to me to keep separate. How people perceive you publicly is not who you are. It's not smart to let that define you because that's not real. Michelle and Glenn first sparked dating rumors back in November when they were seen dancing together at a bar in Austin, Texas. Multiple outlets then reported just a month later that the pair were, quote, casually seeing each other. With Michelle going on to share that she made the decision to keep her personal and professional lives separate after seeing what older sister Cassie Randolph went through dating former NFL player Colton Underwood for several years.
Isn't that guy gay? 856-49 Hoppy. What's going on here with A$AP Rocky and Rihanna?
Happy Hot Topic!
Rihanna is helping A$AP Rocky celebrate a major milestone. On January 15th, the Fenty Beauty founder steps out with the rapper, with whom she shares kids RZA, Riot, and newborn Rocky.
Those are some cool-ass names. Weren't they supposed to name the kid after the lawyer that got him off?
A party in New York City celebrating the release of his highly anticipated new album, Don't Be Dumb. His first album dropped in 8 years. And as always, the style did not disappoint. Rihanna's sons in a burnt orange satin slip dress layered over a lacy black bra.
All right, so at the visual, you really can't see it, so I really care. What's going on here? This is interesting.
A$AP Rocky responds to rumors that his new song is about Drake. After dropping Don't Be Dumb, his first album since 2018, A$AP Rocky addresses the fan theory that his track Stole Your Flow is a full-on diss towards Drake. And
it probably is.
This time, he's not really being subtle. During a January 16th appearance on the New York Times Popcast, the rapper who shares sons RZA and Riot plus 4-month-old daughter Rocky with Rihanna explains what inspired the song, saying, "People who started out as friends become foes. Seemed like they was unhappy for you and started sending shots." But even with all that said, Rocky claims the track really ain't smoke. And when asked if the tension is fixable, he doesn't sound interested at all.
Why would you want to associate with an alleged pedophile like Drake?
Saying, nah, it don't even need to be. For what? And
for what? I'm going to listen to A$AP Rocky's music later.
And if you listen to the lyrics, Rocky seems to take a few shots at Drake's history with Rihanna, who he reportedly dated on and off throughout the 2010s before.
That's got to suck to have him as your Eskimo brother, I'll be honest.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
Killing us, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big. As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right back.
All right, we do this every weekend, but here's DJ Unk with Every Day My Weekend, the banger that gets the club a-going.
Every day my weekend. Man, I ball. Every day my weekend. We gon' ball. Man, every day my weekend. Hoes, I be freaking. You rain me, make you rain, but drop, leave you leak. Okay, nigga, I'm just light skinned. I ain't Puerto Rican. No, Michael Jackson PC. My ice look like it's bleach. Yeah, swear that I'm amazing. Come out with Caucasian. Bitch, I'm the boss, so they think that I'm a Arabian. Yeah, I'm talking like the Taliban. Tools from Afghanistan. My car sits so high. Don't stop, look, bitch, I land. And all this ain't juice, man, but I'm on that juice, man. Give me 5 bottles of that goose, I get a loose, man. For real, baby, you playing. Do that on the handstand. I do this shit every day. Ballin's in my plan. Yeah, ballin', that's my 9 to 5. Me and Scrub that you alive. You don't want this kind of beat, you will get Kentucky Fried. Hearses to the verses, nigga, you just sweet like Hershey's. Moving in between your girl thighs. Me, surprise, bitch. Every day my weekend. Man, I ball. Man, I ball. Every day my weekend. We gon' ball.
motherfucker. Today we get earning money, falling like a motherfucker. Wasted when they Libra bitches, jocking like a motherfucker. Thursday we get pure bottle, popping like a motherfucker. Friday we get figure 8, you know I fuck with Bush. Overdosing on the strong, rolling quarters of the kush. Club Miami Saturday, girls the baddest in my book. I just roll right on in while you lame niggas look. Hey, even on a Sunday, I don't take a day. Always club Atlanta Station in my nigga Q ain't it low. Chicken see the insides. First they take they shirt off. Second when they hear our songs, then they take they skirts off. Third she gon' serve us, mouth stick her tongue out. 4 hours later, fucked us all. I was like, wow, y'all got milk money, bitch nigga. I'm a cash cow. Every day my weekend, living life on a fast route.
Every day my weekend, and I ball. Every day my weekend, we gon' ball. We gon' ball every day.
Oh yeah. Whatever. Burn it up.
Every day my weekend, and I ball. And I ball every day. Every day my weekend, we gon' ball. We gon' ball every day.
Oh yeah. Oh sure. That was DJ Young. Every day my weekend. It's been 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. Make a wish. Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre- and post-workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go. There. WhatShay'sPrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, print it up. I'll go. There. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back and have an hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yeah! Episode 37 of the Hammer and Hank Show premieres today. Oh, it's going to be such a good time. We're going to be hanging out.
If you are a Nepo baby, you will probably hate it, but still listen to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
I know you will be, Joe. What is going on? All right. Here.
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right. Doors closing. Oh yeah! Radio show on the planet. The other stations are tuned in.
It's time for Elon Musk news.
This that hot top live from Tampa Bay. Ryan Hoppe on the mic. I got something to say. It's the Elon segment. Turn your radios up. Let's get it. You the genius on the gram, big boss online, but you fumble real life, can't clock that time. Spaceship stocks, you obsessed with the brand, but your kids know you handle more than they know they dad. You flexing on the timeline, trying to act profound, but who's tucking them in when the camera's not around? Random names, weird games, like they pieces in the lab. Treat them like an update, that's a deadbeat dad. Deadbeat daddy Elon, where your heart at? Know your follower count, not your kids' laugh. All that power, all that cash in your stash, but you don't know the child you help crap. Deadbeat daddy Elon, you can't spin that. They need love, not a headline, click back. This Hoppe hour, we just speaking on the facts. Tampa Bay live, say it loud on the track. Deadbeat. You brag about changing the world on a whim, but when your kids call, lines staying thin. You talk future of humanity, big long threads, but you ghost your own family, leave them on red. They ain't asked to be props in your press routine. They ain't code in the script or a meme on the screen. You play God with the globe, trying to chase that crown, but a father that's present, you keep letting them down. Debbie Daddy Elon, where your heart at? Know your follower count, not your kids' laugh. All that power, all that cash in your stash, but you don't know the child you help craft. Debbie Daddy Elon, you can't spin that. They need love, not a headline, click that. It's Hoppe hour, we just speaking on the facts. Tampa Bay live, say it loud on the track. This that real talk, not a fanboy cheer. If the truth make you mad, change gears this year. You can buy another rocket, buy another car, but you can't buy back days when you let them drift far. Debbie Daddy Elon, where your heart at? Know your follower count, not your kids' laugh. All that power, all that cash in your stash, but you don't know the child you help craft. Debbie Daddy Elon, you can't spin that. They need love, not a headline, click back. This Hoppe hour, we just speaking on the facts. Tampa Bay live, put the mirror in your lap.
Oh yeah, let's get into it right now. We're gonna have such a good time.
Happy hot topic.
All right, let me click on this right here.
I think anyone with more than a third grade reading comprehension level knows what I was saying there.
Ashley St. Clair. First of all, you never want to date an Ashley. And second of all, she seems like a brat.
Ashley St. Clair is firing back at Elon Musk.
How much of a loser are you that you had to have a kid with him to be successful in life?
Over his apparent intent to seek custody of their 1-year-old son.
Yeah, I bet he doesn't even know the kid's name.
The conservative author and political commentator spoke out during a January 14th interview on CNN's Aaron Burnett Out Front.
Oh, yeah! Aaron Burnett's freaking hot.
In which she responded to Musk's comments about their parenting arrangement.
What's your response when that's the post this week?
I'm not at liberty to discuss it further, but I think...
But I'm on TV trying to make it about me? You should have never had the kid with him. You're an idiot.
Anyone with more than a third grade reading comprehension level knows what I...
that's what every spicy Ashley says during an argument. They try to poke at you and bother you. Shut up.
Saying there.
Musk had posted on X days earlier that he would be, quote, filing for full custody that day, given St. Clair's statements implying she might transition a 1-year-old boy.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that, man. This world friggin' losing its mind.
St. Clair has not publicly expressed plans to transition their son. Musk was responding to an X user who had suggested he seek custody in light of St. Clair publicly confirming that she
I don't know if there's anybody more I hate than Elon. He's just such a little bitch.
Had changed her views to be supportive of the transgender community.
Oh, heaven forbid we support humans that want to identify as something else. Get over it.
The 27-year-old apologized for...
Gosh, she's hot, but she just has crazy eyes. She just seems like she would ruin your life.
Past disparaging remarks she had made about trans people, writing on X that she feels, quote, immense guilt for any previous statements that may have been offensive or hurtful.
Man, they never should have had this kid.
seemingly referencing Musk's trans daughter, Vivian. St. Clair went on to share her goal of making amends, acknowledging that she wants to help in any way she can, despite her awareness that her apology could potentially spark heated reaction.
Oh, yeah. All the MAGAs, like, bowing down to Elon. It's like, is that how much of a simp you are that you bow down to billionaires that don't care about you?
The situation comes amid reported legal disputes between St. Clair and Musk's company XAI, which she claims created explicit deepfake photos of herself without permission.
Yeah, it's kind of the weird part about AI is you're getting fake porn. It's kind of creepy.
Musk himself has not publicly responded to a lawsuit.
Of course not. He's a coward.
St. Clair filed on January 15th. But NBC News reports that XAI also sued St. Clair the same day under allegations that she had violated the company's terms of service.
Whatever, honey. Go away. Get out of here. And then Elon tweeted that the movie Idiocracy is happening in real life. Unaware that as a moron, he contributes to it. I find Nick Fuentes to be repulsive, and he said this.
Villain.
Let me restart it.
Sometimes you got to be the villain. Epstein's my boy, dude. Let's just be honest. Epstein was cool as fuck. There, I said it.
You're a loser.
What are you going to do? Go ahead, cancel me.
I gotta smell peanut. Shut up.
Yeah, I said it.
You're a little bitch. Kick his hard drive.
Jeffrey Epstein was cool as fuck.
Shut up.
Now what? Go ahead, cancel me. Do it. So sometimes we have to be the villain. Sometimes we have to be on a villain arc.
Listen, a true villain doesn't have to tell people they're villains. If you're telling people you're a villain, you're a loser.
Happy Hot Topic.
For the record, this is 71.
Hell yeah, it shows Christy Brinkley. Hot piece of ass looking good at 71.
You know, it doesn't feel like that number fits. And it doesn't represent me.
Christy Brinkley proved
yeah, it does with your back pain and the fact that you'll be dead in a maximum of 29 years.
Proving age really is just a number. Casually showing off her bikini body in mirror selfies from her Turks and Caicos getaway.
I think that, you know, as you get older, you tend to try to sort of shift the focus. You
Whatever, sit in my lap, baby doll.
Want to do?
Let's make some magic.
Do what you can to feel and look your best.
I don't care. There you go. There she is. Cutie pie she is. Kai Cenat shares footage of him confronting the Twitch CEO after him and iShowSpeed are no longer a part of the platform.
To you, it was edited.
Hey, it didn't look edited.
Did he tell you what I said?
Yeah, he said you thought it was edited.
No, I'll tell you what I said. Tell you exactly what I said.
That Twitch CEO seems like such a little bitch.
Miz gave his Mount Rushmore, right? And then he gave like OG. He gave like Soda Poppin' and Rectal and all these OG. And I said, I guess for some people, Mount Rushmore's for the OG.
Yeah, I seen that, yeah.
Okay, and so if that is your thing, then Kai and Speed are at the top of the heap now.
You're just lying to his face, you stupid boomer. Shut your ass. God, I hate when people lie. Just be honest. What else do we have from Hollywood Life? It's a good page to follow. All the celebrity news. It's spicy. We got this right here. Delicious reveals her former friend slept with one of her exes. Says her ex is a rapper from Canada.
Red flag in friendships that people overlook. Be careful if you got that friend that compliments your man way too much. That probably shouldn't come from my friend.
Oh yeah, no pun intended.
And that she noticed that he has on gray sweats today. I did have a friend that used to kind of compliment my man a whole lot.
Yeah, if the guy you're talking about is Drake, he was never yours.
They eventually slept.
It was your turn.
Together. And I'll tell you this juicy little secret. That guy is famous. That guy raps and he's from Canada.
What an annoying hag. Blah, blah, blah. I love when a woman claims they don't need the man. And then all they talk about is the men.
One of my former friends.
What an annoying broad. Shut up. Blah, blah, blah. Here's Bethany Frankel talking about the shady congratulations she gave to Nina Leakes for her Bravo return.
Nene going back to Bravo. So Nene and I have a good relationship, and I'm so happy for her for whatever makes her happy in her life. And everyone makes decisions for different reasons.
God, Bethany seems insufferable.
Emotionally, financially.
Why'd you move to Florida? Go back to New York.
Career, relevance, whatever anyone's choice is, I'm thrilled for Nene.
No, you're not, honey. You're a lying hag.
And I want to mention a couple of things. One, I've never in history heard of someone go...
I can't listen to this. Sorry. God, you're boring me. You want to hear Bianca Censori sing? The wife of Kanye, the one that looks like Kim? So I guess she's not playing. She's like playing some instrument. Should probably do show prep. 856-49-HOPPY. What else do we have here? Let me see here. What else do we have happening on this show? It's a madhouse. Here is Finesse 2 times saying he's back. He's sick of people talking about snitches and mentions Young Thug and Gunna. Oh, yeah. There's shots fired in the club.
Thug them knew Gunna was the police and still hung with him. He's sick of you talking about snitches and y'all be right there next to him.
What is?
Y'all be throwing me off with that shit.
Whatever then. Blah, blah, blah. You sound like a moron. 856-49-HOPPY. Here's Benzino calling out Stephen A. Smith for hating black people.
Hey, Stephen A. Smith, I'll say it to your face. You are Uncle Tom, Django, Step and Fetch It, Uncle Ruckus, all rolled up in one. You're a coward. All right? All right? You definitely tap dance. What you don't know, right, is that when ESPN came with the Pat McAfee show, they had a plan. They said, you know what? We're going to give Stephen A. Smith a bunch of money because First Take's doing too good in the black community. Yeah. We got to get this thing back to what it's supposed to be. So here comes Pat McAfee. And shout out to Pat McAfee. I like his show. Pat McAfee caters to the white people. He got his guys with the mullets, the cowboy hats. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
What is?
Stephen A. Smith, you was for us. Then all of a sudden you took a turn. They had a plan for you. They said, you know what? Yeah. We're going to pay him this money. So he give him instructions to go out there and tap.
All right, I'm getting bored. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. If you're talking about Stephen A. Smith, he's winning. People don't realize that.
Happy Hot Topic.
That's why I barely talk about him.
Billie Eilish is happier than ever for her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. It's so weird seeing her so grown up. Remember when she was like 17? And now she's all a grown-ass woman with big boobs.
The Birds of a Feather.
Right when she turned 18, she's like, hello, world. I have boobs.
Singer proved her romance with Nat Wolff is still going strong by showing some sweet support for his and brother Alex Wolff's new self-titled album, which was...
All right, there you go. So she showed support to her boyfriend. What's going on with this loser?
We've all become very familiar with a conservatorship, watching Britney Spears go through the process and ultimately be released. But with Nick Reiner, this is a very, very different type of conservatorship. The conservatorship that Nick Reiner was under in 2020 could be for severe mental health issues or severe substance abuse. Britney Spears was in a conservatorship for years and years and years until she challenged it. The type she was in doesn't just...
All right, so he was in a conservatorship. I have that saying, if I'm bored, you are bored. This is another interesting headline about Bethany Frankel.
Happy Hot Topic.
Bethany Frankel, who says she'll never use a hotel towel or sheet again.
What a bougie woman she is.
Because she believes that's what caused this startling infection on her face.
Was it not from other bacteria on your face?
I went to St. Bart's and got a bacterial infection.
Was it not from the plastic surgery or the semen?
This is it clearing up after strong antibiotics. My daughter has the same thing. Pussy bumps all over her face.
All right, there you go. There you go. Isn't your life so much better off knowing that?
Happy Hot Topic.
She's the former senator known for her bold fashion choices. Now,
shut up the baby.
Now, Kyrsten Sinema is at the center of some pretty salacious headlines.
She looks like a side chick.
Her bodyguard's ex-wife is accusing Sinema of having an affair with her husband. Jim Murray has the jaw-dropping details.
Former U.S. Senator Kyrsten Sinema is facing accusations that she had a torrid affair with her married bodyguard. The bodyguard's wife is suing the flamboyant senator for alienation of affection under the so-called homewrecker law. The bodyguard was identified as Matthew Amell, a ruggedly...
You know, if Giselle Bundchen or Hailey Bieber were, or even Ariana Grande were politicians, they would know about the homewrecker law.
Handsome 39-year-old former Green Beret who was hired as Sinema's bodyguard after he left the military and was then promoted to her national security advisor. The wife's attorneys told Inside Edition that Sinema enticed Mr. Amell with lavish trips, concerts, an exorbitant salary, and psychedelic drugs. In court papers...
Oh, yeah! Let's do some shrooms.
His wife says she discovered romantic and sexual text messages from Sinema.
Yeah, she seems like the type of woman. It's like a missionary queen.
On her husband's phone. She says Sinema wrote, "I miss you. Putting my hand on your heart. I'll see you soon."
All right, there you go. That's what's going on there. Kiefer Sutherland supposedly beat up an Uber driver. Pull over or I'll kill you. What did he think he was, Jack Bauer? Let me see here. Ronald Reagan's would-be assassin said, "I turned Jodie Foster lesbian." That's one of the weirdest parts about that assassination attempt is he thinks he had a chance with a lesbian. Bar patrons in Minneapolis hurl insults at ICE agents. Seems like everything's going well in Minneapolis. Daniel Stern, the guy from Home Alone, who's trying to get a prostitute. Yeah, he had an ABC pilot, Do You Want Kids? And he was fired from it. Watch that be like the next big show. And because he got a hooker, he lost the role. Madison Beer is recording new music. Hopefully she'll finally take off in America. This is the interesting part here, though. Yeah. Farrah Abraham wants to get into politics. She's going to break it down. That sex tape she made with James Dean was pretty good. I love how she claimed it was leaked, even though there was like professional lighting. I might watch that later on. All right. Here is good old Farrah Abraham.
I'm super excited to be a candidate for Mayor of Boston. I'm running super early, so I can't wait to see who's going to run with me and challenge me.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes people say the less you know, the more you like. You are now giving them many years to make a decision because the election's not until 2028. Why so early?
Why not?
Oh, for some reason, the mayor election is 2026. I don't know. That's just what the office told me as well.
Well, we should get some clarity here.
Are you okay? So am I running for district? So district will be...
What a dumb broad. She doesn't even know what she's doing.
Which is federal. I'm running local right now. So local is a little bit different than federal. I did say my hope after running for local is for a local district, which is in 2028. So I do have hopes for running for district, but for right now, I'm going to stay in a nonpartisan category, which is mayor.
Okay, I want to make sure we can get some clarity here. Can our producers in our ear mayoral?
So what?
Boy, man, when you say...
All right, I feel stupider for watching that. Let me see here. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. I guess calling someone Jessica is the new Karen, according to Gen Z. A guy that was ingesting his body with alcohol and oil died at 55, a Brazilian Popeye. I'd rather be chubby. You hear that gut? Todd and Julie Chrisley were on The Masked Singer dressed up as jailhouse people. God, I hate them. And an ICE agent got into a fight with somebody in Florida. Oh, it sounds like the road's going well. Let me see here. Alrighty. It is time for some NFL news right now. Oh, yeah. This weekend, we got the Bills and Broncos. And we got the Patriots and Texans. Also have the thing known as the Bears and the Rams. And the Niners and the Seahawks. Who will come out on top? I don't know. Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison was arrested in Hillsborough County for a DUI. What a moron. See what else is going on in NFL news? We got a lot today. But first, I want to say that I really hope that the Chicago Bears pull it off. But them beating the Packers really was better than sex. Because I don't know if I could have handled those douchebag Packer fans. The College Football Playoff Championship, it's $26,000 to attend the tournament. But first, here's this. Here is Caleb Williams.
Love pressure. I mean, what do you love about pressure and gotta have it moments?
I think I've said it multiple times. I feel calm in those moments. I feel, my conditioning is the best in those moments. I feel
Dodgers just.
I mean, that's really it. I mean, I feel that I'm the best in those moments because of what I've prepared, to be in those moments and things like that. So
every Gen Xer hates on him for his painted nails, but he's a baller.
For myself, it's just next play. All
right, there you go. Next play. A play. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. What's going on here? This is a clip right here.
Do you have a welcome to the NFL moment?
All right. So we're going to talk about this. I am really disgusted at how Jameis Winston is getting romanticized. I can't stand the guy. Would you really let Jameis Winston around your daughter? Would you? I wouldn't. He has a sketchy past. But everybody in Tampa kisses his ass. And all of the FSU fans kiss his ass too. He's a scumbag. And here he is talking about his welcome to the NFL moment.
Do you have a welcome to the NFL moment?
Well, yes, I have a iconic welcome to the NFL moment.
Well, throwing a pick six.
I got two for you. Well, my very first pass in the NFL was a touchdown.
There we go.
And a lot of people can never say that. Yes, it was a Cody Simpson ball on a pick six. So my very first pass.
I understand why Jason Kelsey, who has daughters, and why Travis, who's such a feminist with Taylor, why they're hanging out with a creep like Jameis. The idea that people kiss Jameis' ass pisses me off.
That was a welcome to the. Right, so look, this is the craziest thing, right?
What? That you sucked at football?
Both threw up,
and you had a bad Wonderlic test.
Pick on our first, man. That's why I knew you were my brother, man.
Yeah, you're my brother, man. You don't know how to respect women, man. But I don't either, because I've dated a lot of women, man, and I cheated on Kayla Nicole, man. Shut up. Why does everybody kiss Jameis' ass? He's a scumbag. I literally was banned from 1025 The Bone now, but back for talking about Jameis. Would you let him date your daughter? I said that to Mike O, and he got really mad. Here he is saying how he gave up sex. Well, at least he's not groping people.
That was a contract year for me, man. And that was one of the most up and down years off the field that I had in my life too, man. I just asked my wife to marry me, man.
Someone married Jameis? What a loser.
And I was doing this freaking celibacy thing.
That's stupid too. He probably did it because he's trying to fix his image because everyone knows him as a creep. That's all that is.
Like literally refraining from sex, man. Bro, I bought like my parents were talking to me about shacking like in the South.
Yeah, they're like, please stop doing bad things to women.
Shacking is like when you living with your significant other, you know, in a house. Like we had to eliminate that, bro. I literally bought a property.
I don't like how people romanticize this scumbag. Hey, Jason Kelsey, in 18 years, would you let him hang out with your daughter?
And stayed away, you know.
Hey, Travis, would you let him hang out with your girl alone?
From my house? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
you were
bro,
wound
it was
up
so
back
much
there in the pocket, man.
It was so much going on, bro.
The problem is he's a sociopath, so he hides behind that wild personality of his. Shut up. Here's Tom Brady saying what his breakup was like from Giselle.
You know, my last season was tough. I was going through, I had a lot of, you know, just a personal, you know, family issue, and it was a challenge, and it was a very, you know, it just took a lot out of me in terms of, you know, my ability to continue to play. And I, you know, I had 23 years of it, so I didn't feel like I was missing anything retiring. I felt like, okay, this is time. I always had a goal, 45. I was 45 years old. I wanted to spend time with my kids. I felt like, okay, you know, now it's time for me to be at all my kids' games. You know, they've been enough to their dad's games. And Aaron's got his own decisions he's got to make. He doesn't have kids. You know, he's trying to navigate what he wants to do post-career. It's hard to give up football too. It's something that we're really good at. It's something you love to do. You love being out there with your teammates. And
there you go. Yeah. And then we got this right here. This is an interesting clip. This is Mike Tomlin talking to Rich Eisen, who I don't get his talent.
You're staying up late watching film? That's where you are, pretty much. Who's sitting?
Yeah, I've been up a long time today. This is probably the first time I've ever talked to anyone. You know?
So that was right before he got fired, and people were saying he looked very tired, which I bet he was. Dude was always working. Still can't believe people romanticize Jameis. Keep him away from your daughter. Mm-hmm. He ain't a good dude. Not at all.
Happy Hot Topic.
Travis and Jason Kelsey are giving a play-by-play of Donna Kelsey's trader strategy. And
I have not seen the show Traders. Everyone's talking about it, though.
Warning, spoilers ahead. After the 73-year-old was eliminated during episode 3 of Peacock's The Traders, her sons are reacting to her time in the castle. During the January 14th episode of their New Heights podcast, Jason admits Donna's gameplay left him impressed and a little stunned, excitedly saying,
I thought she was way more deceitful and devious than I thought Mom could ever be, which was surprising.
And even though Donna was revealed to be the show's first ever secret trader, the brothers were happy to see her build real friendships along the way. Travis shouts out comedian Ron Funches for...
All right, there you go. That's a stupid show. I'll be sure not to watch it. And then Sean Payton was rude to a reporter. What a surprise! Also, Haley Steinfeld 10 years ago wore a Broncos jersey and everyone's trying to hate on her. Oh, heaven forbid she become a fan of her husband's team. Bunch of losers. You're all a bunch of morons. Mike Tomlin's wife broke her silence. As many of you are aware, my husband has stepped down from the position. I want to take a moment to share something from my heart. I am incredibly proud of all he accomplished on and off the field. Over the past few days, the messages have really helped us. It truly shows about his purpose and character. Yeah, he totally didn't cheat on you, honey. Not at all. And then Kylie Kelsey was right here. She made, she was making sex jokes online about her marriage. That's riveting. I'm starting to get a little tired. I've been doing a show an hour and 40 minutes. Give me a break. What's going on here?
Travis and Jason Kelsey are reaching new heights, and this time...
Get what they did there?
It's off the mic. The NFL brothers are taking their podcast to the page with a brand new book titled No Dumb Questions and All of Our Dumbest Answers, inspired by a fan favorite segment from New Heights, and it's set to hit bookshelves on June 2nd.
Oh, I'll be sure to buy it.
In a joint January 14th statement to People magazine, Jason and Travis react to the news, writing, "We're still wrapping our heads around being able to call ourselves published authors.
Me too.
When we started the No Dumb Question segment on New Heights, never in our wildest dreams did we think it would become a book sitting on your coffee table."
Well, it did. Lil Wayne went online and was talking smack about Caleb Williams, and then he walked it back. Absolutely stupid. If you're going to run your mouth about somebody, stick by, you little bitch, and make better music, even though your last Carter was okay. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce feel defeated right now in their relationship. Yeah, this is when we're going to see the true side of that relationship. Are they a meant to be? Or is this thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that now that he missed the playoffs and he's not really a winner, are we going to see them break up? We'll find out with time. I predict there's going to be a music video of her wearing a red jersey that's like a knockoff of the Chiefs, making fun of him. Let's find out about Tom Brady.
Happy Hot Topic.
Brady addresses his personal life amid Alex Earl romance rumors after being reportedly spotted cozying up with the Dancing with the Stars alum.
Hell yeah, she's a hot piece of ass. Good for you.
At a New Year's Eve party in St. Bart's, the former NFL star is making it clear that these days his priority is his family.
He says that, but that night he plowed her.
While attending the Fanatic studio launch party in Los Angeles on January 13th, Tom chats with People magazine and admits he's not exactly making time for much of his personal life, saying, "You know what? I don't have much time for a personal life or much time for myself, but I love working and I love my kids."
That's good.
And according to the dad of 3, staying busy is kind of his thing. Adding, "I like to be busy and try to really stay fulfilled in the things I'm doing."
There you go. And then there's this.
Has Alex Earl snooped through Braxton Berrios' phone? On the debut episode of her Get Real With Me series,
I'll be sure to check out that podcast.
January 15th, the influencer told Jake Shane.
Of course. Everyone's.
Oh, yeah. That means you had no trust in him. That means you weren't putting out. And you were afraid that he was cheating on you with someone else. Because if you're having to check the phone, there's something sketchy there. If you're having to constantly check the phone, that means you are afraid that he's going to cheat on you. You probably weren't that good in bed, and you're freaking out, realizing it.
Except I've never gone through Braxton's phone. I think every other boyfriend. No, I never went through his phone because I trusted him.
And speaking on if anyone else has snooped through her phone, she says,
one of my boyfriends went through my phone and I got in big trouble.
Why? What were you saying?
It was the group chat, like the group chat with the girls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you don't ever want to read that. That's when the broads get annoying. That's when they don't do that thing called shutting up. All right. It's time for Kardashian and royal family news.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, yeah. Newsflash, Hoppe Hour got the tea spilling. Rose and Kardashians, dumb Nepo villains. Crowns made of cloud castles built on fame. Reality's a circus, everybody's fair game. Paparazzi snapping like lions in the zoo. Golden spoons in their mouths, they don't chew. No hustle, just a hand-me-down throne. Earn nothing, but they claim the zone. Royal family, Kardashian crew, nothing new, just the same old view. Riding on a silver spoon, turn the dial, Hoppe's breaking the tune. Royal family, Kardashian crew, nothing new, just the same old view. Nepo babies, riding on a silver spoon.
You know how much I love Nepo babies.
King Charles with his face on a pound, but no weight to the wisdom, just a hollow sound. Kim's empire, makeup and scandals, selling us drama like lit birthday candles.
Whatever.
Tiaras, fake reality.
Shut up.
Buckingham halls to Calabasas rooms. Hoppe's mic sharp, cut through the facade, dropping bars heavy, no applause for the fraud. Radio waves, truth in the static, calling out the fakes. Systematic from palaces to mansions, all the same. Hoppe's voice loud, stop breaking the game.
Happy Hot Topic.
Kourtney Kardashian is celebrating a major milestone.
What is it?
While attending the launch of her sister Khloe Kardashian's latest cloud popcorn flavor, the Poosh founder reveals that she was keeping up with an achievement of her own: 3 years of sobriety.
Hell yeah!
Posted to her Instagram stories January 16th, Kourtney, who shares kids Mason, Penelope, and Rain with ex Scott Disick,
it seemed like the boringest dinner.
As well as son Rocky with husband Travis Barker, got the white glove treatment as she was presented with the brand's latest truffle white cheddar popcorn. To pair with the snack, the Kardashian star was offered a gin mocktail. She wrote over the video, Dev told them I haven't drank alcohol in 3 years. Fancy Friday.
There you go. And then there's this.
Kate Middleton breaks from royal tradition for a meeting with England's women's rugby team. The Princess of Wales is seen smiling among the players in footage from the reception.
She's such a cutie pie. Sit on my lap. You have nice teeth for being in England.
But what's funny is Kate, who is a patron of the team, arrived at the meetup by getting behind the wheel herself. While it's normal protocol for British royal family members to be chauffeured when traveling to events, this time Kate decided to do the driving on her own.
There you go. Here's Caitlyn Jenner talking about Timothée Chalamet.
Caitlyn, how are you?
Fine.
How are you? Good, good. Quick question for you. I've got to ask. So,
I'm not going to answer.
But I'll ask just for fun.
Okay.
She's spicy.
Kylie Jenner, Timothée Chalamet. They're Hollywood's new it couple. They are it. Everyone's talking about them. How much do you love Timothée Chalamet?
I just want my daughter to be happy, and she is, and I like that.
Good, good. Have you met him yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice kid?
Great kid.
Great kid. All right. He's probably one of the most talented in Hollywood, as they say.
All right.
All right. Oh, I think if you're leaving, I think you're going up. All right. Well, that's exciting. I mean, have you seen his movie yet?
Yes.
You love it?
Yeah. She's in the spicy mood. Yeah. Here is Chris Redd saying Kenan Thompson did not slug me in the face.
How does it feel, man, to get just all the weight off your shoulders with everything? I've been through the video. Must feel good, just to be honest, because I know you said you wanted to be more honest with your fans.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Yeah. How does it feel good for you, brother?
Therapy-wise, it does.
Yeah, he's banging on Kenan Thompson's ex-wife. It was a cloud chaser.
Yeah, this doesn't feel that great.
When you paint a Picasso on her ass, it's nice.
But being able to put a little bit of narrative on things. I didn't do it well, so I needed.
But it was raw,
but
dude. It was sincere.
All right. He seems like he kind of regrets having sex with Kenan Thompson's girl. I'll be honest. He's kind of giving off that vibe. All right. It's time for Epstein news.
Yeah. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mac and cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of con in the mirror, chasing perfection. Donald Trump on a jet, no boarding pass. Epstein's Island, snakes in the grass. I'll be on the mic, spitting the facts. While MAGA folks blind, got their heads in the past. Golden Tower dreams, but the soul's hollow. Followers sipping Kool-Aid, they blindly swallow. He ain't a savior, just a brand to sell. Narcissist king with a gill to shell. Ryan Hoppe calling it no filter, no cap. Truth cuts deep, sharper than a trap. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of con in the mirror, chasing perfection. Red hat screaming he's one of us, but he's eating filet while they scrape the crust. Mar-a-Lago party, champagne fountains, while they climbing up dead like scaling mountains. Happy hour buzz, breaking the trance. Pull the curtain back, man, he don't dance. Puppeteer strings got the bass hypnotized, but the greed in his grin can't be disguised. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of con in the mirror, chasing perfection.
Mic was off. All right here is Donald Trump falling asleep.
Wonderful men to the right who worked so hard on this. Peter Welsh, it is a bipartisan issue.
But when Biden fell asleep, it was funny.
Understanding where we are in this country and how important the health of...
So there's that. There is him sleeping right there. And then there's this. Here he is telling a story about someone that tried Ozempic and couldn't get it done. He's talking about him.
The story, it wasn't meant to be funny. People find it funny. But a friend of mine who's a very smart guy, very, very rich.
Yeah, it sounds like you because you don't have any friends.
Very powerful man, actually.
Sounds like you.
But he was very fat.
That sounds like you.
And he took the fat, I call it the fat drug. I won't give you which one. It was Ozempic.
All right.
I won't tell you that.
You're a pedophile.
And he went to London on one of his many business trips. It's all he does is business. He can't walk across the street, but he's a great businessman.
That's you talking about yourself, you clown. You loser!
And he said, President. I said, what? He used to call me Donnie. Now he calls me President. So
it's him talking about himself.
I said, you've come a long way. He goes, but I have a problem. What's your problem? In New York, I pay $1,300 for this drug. Now, this means nothing to him. This is like a penny out of your wallet.
Whatever. He's literally talking about himself.
The guy's worth hundreds of millions, billions of dollars.
Hundreds of millions. So he's pretty much saying he's not a billionaire.
He said, and in London, sir, I pay just a fraction of that.
All right, there you go. Absolutely riveting. Hunter Biden's stripper baby mom asked for him to be arrested because he's not paying his child support. And before we didn't say in NFL news, Nate Burleson said that John Harbaugh is a good fit for the Giants. Let's get this out of the way.
Yeah, right? Harbaugh, yeah.
Had a meeting yesterday with the Giants. Apparently, the writing is a little bit bad.
New York.
All right, so that's the old news before they actually got him. So there he is. I don't like Nate Burleson. Yeah. So corny. Shut up. All right, we got a few minutes left on the Fresno feed. So let's do radio news.
Hey, yo. Motherfuckers. I'm real killers. Motherfuckers. I hate. Hey, yo. Static crackles, Hoppe on the air, spilling radio secrets, man, he don't care. Airing out the closet, skeletons in pairs. DJ drama, he's the one who dares. Program director, scheming in the back rooms. Payola playlist, rigged like monsoons. Fake callers on the line, they rehearse too soon. Truth hits harder than a baseline boom. Radio snitching, Hoppe spitting the truth.
Oh yeah, Adam Carolla show, which I used to love before I met that douchebag and was ghosted by that hack.
Calling out the spot.
Never meet your heroes. He's joining Megyn Kelly's Sirius XM channel. Makes sense.
Turns running miles.
This is interesting. Buzz Adams, who is like the Howard Stern of El Paso. Real name is Michael Earl Witt. Was arrested over the weekend on several charges, including a DUI. You're not a shock jock until you have an arrest. Mm-hmm. Every radio shock jock seems to have that one moment. River shoving a cop, Calta shoving a woman to the ground and getting away with it because it's Florida. It all happens. So the Gandy building for iHeartRadio in Tampa is becoming a church, and that makes absolute sense. You're going to have to cleanse all the sins from that douchebag known as good old Joe Carbolo. 670 The Score in Chicago is taking over 104.3 FM, which I'm really sad about. Why am I sad? Because I loved 104.3 Jams. When I'm in Chicago visiting my mom, I love hearing the bangers. And once again, Throwback Radio is done incorrectly. Why? Because they play the same four Ja Rule songs. All right, time for Hoppe's Hoops.
Go. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Yo, Hoppe
The Memphis Grizzlies are in Berlin, Germany to take on the Orlando Magic, and Ja Morant has already been ruled out for that game with a calf injury, and that Grizzlies
Ja Morant's like a successful bust, man. When you need him, he ain't there.
Practice was having a bit of an exchange with Vince Williams.
So there he is arguing with Vince Williams. Here's Nikola Vucevic's game winner versus the Jazz.
It's given the Bulls a 2-point lead. Jazz still have the possession advantage. Filipowski blocked by Vucevic.
Vuce came in. Big time play. Oh, no.
Kobe White throws it away. Jones saved it in bounds. It's grabbed by Bailey. Is there a whistle? There is. It's out of bounds regardless. It's Salt Lake City to win the game. Here's Sensabaugh. Drives in too easily. He's got 43 points, and this game is tied. It's about a 5-second difference. Shot in game clock. Trey Jones into the front court. 126 apiece. Here's Kobe White. Back in the mix tonight. Got it to Vucevic. A fake. White for the lead. No. Backside rebound. Okoro saved it. To Jones. 5 seconds left. Vucevic.
Yeah. Chicago. Beat the Utah Jazz.
A pass from Trey Jones.
There you go. What is going on right here? This is sad news.
He had all night.
Victor Wembanyama, whatever his name is, had a knee injury. I'm starting to think that he might be a bust. I don't know. If his body is made for basketball, he needs to do a leg workout. He's very skinny. And he gets hurt a lot, which is what you like to call a concern. But first, here's the play.
Giannis with a full head of steam, barreling inside, and that's 2 early fouls on Victor. And holding the right knee.
There you go. There's and then there's this right here.
Happy Hot Topic.
Jimmy Butler and Jonathan Kuminga have a close relationship, and Jimmy always says in his post-game interview that Kuminga's over there having dinner with him after games and things like that. And here's what Jimmy and Steph Curry had to say in their post-game interview about Kuminga requesting a trade.
No. That has nothing to do with us. We love JK in this locker room. That's not going to change. If it happens to not being here, we still rock with JK. I speak for everybody. I don't care. I speak for everybody. We love the guy. I wish him the best here. I wish him the best wherever. Doesn't change. We don't listen to noise.
Here's Curry.
My brother.
Kuminga became trade eligible today. How much, as a guy who obviously is leader in the locker room, how much do you feel like this story, the looming story, is or isn't a distraction, and how much do you feel like just a resolution is needed in this situation prior to the deadline?
It's not a distraction at all. It's a very unique situation, but
I love how Curry talks. He's so cool. Talks out the side of his mouth.
Our job is to just keep playing, keep winning.
Hell yeah. And then here's the douchebag, Steve Kerr.
Steve, what's your reaction to the reports that
he keeps screwing over Kuminga, by the way, because he's a bitch. That being Kerr, not Kuminga.
Jonathan has demanded a trade, and also just the specific reporting that your and his relationship is a big part of why he wants out.
What's this coward going to say? I blame Trump.
Our relationship is fine.
No, it's not, you scumbag. Shut your ass.
There's not a whole lot I can say about the other stuff.
Yeah, because you're hiding, because you're a coward. Delonte West was arrested in Virginia for trying to rob $25. That is sad. That is a case of someone needing mental health help. All right, here's the deal. I got to go to the bathroom. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and do one last segment.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah! Here's Nicole Scherzinger with Cold.
love me anymore. The mercury's reaching the new low, falling like leaves when the wind blows. How did it all change so quickly? We were the ones who were meant to be. I'm frozen, I can't let you go. I'm stuck on the same song. Do you feel anything at all? I'm so bitter cold. It feels like you don't love me anymore. It's starting to show. It feels like you don't love me and it's cold. So bitter cold. It feels like you don't love me anymore. It's starting to show. It feels like you don't love me anymore. Just got my feet back on the ground. Ice cracks and now I'm falling down. Can't give much more 'cause you just take everything good until it breaks.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Hoppy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Hoppy Hour to keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppy on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Oh yeah! Episode 37 of the Hammer and Hank Show premieres later.
Welcome to Hoppy Hour.
Doors closing.
And now something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Hoppy Hour.
Me, Ryan, Hoppy.
Hoppy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah. Yo, it's Hoppy Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. All Hoppy Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on. Ryan Hop on the mic, spitting fire again. National waves and the city's his friend. Talking headlines, man, you can't resist. Every scoop hitting harder than a clenched fist. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Hoppy Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the
Oh yeah! 856-49 Hoppy. All right. Get into some Florida and Tampa Bay news.
In the traffic heat, stories so bold they knock you off your seat.
Now, Hoppy Hot Topic.
Good
afternoon. I'm Stacey Schott.
And I'm Josh Benson. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. The new CEO of the Rays making waves with how he's describing the team's current situation.
In a podcast interview, he called the franchise one of the most distressed in professional sports.
Duh.
News Channel 8's George MacArthur is
That's one way to put it.
live in downtown Tampa with why this could have an impact on the stadium conversation, Georgia.
Well, Josh and Stacey, this is the first time we are hearing from the CEO of the Tampa Bay Rays in an extended interview, and he is unusually blunt when talking about the team situation.
Finally, because the old owner was kind of a dish. He never wanted to be in Tampa. Everyone got mad when I said that, but I'm not going to lie.
This is also the first time he has set a date on the table in the middle of stalled conversations about the team's timeline.
How it is.
In North America, at least in my eyes, there's not a professional sports team, Nick, that is in more crisis and has more headwinds than the Tampa Bay Rays.
Because they lied. There was never a deal in Tampa. Nothing was happening. And the whole area is like, oh my God, what if they went to Tampa? It was all a bunch of publicity.
In a recent episode on the Hunks Talking Junk podcast,
So that's my podcast name.
appearance, Tampa Bay Rays CEO Ken Babby described the franchise as being in serious trouble, citing years of stadium uncertainty and
They literally said to me, we just want to pay our kids college fund. There was never a deal. And then they took forever because they wanted to use the taxpayer money to fix the stadium and take the taxpayer money that could have gone to residents that lost their house.
major challenges ahead. Babby pointed to a damaged ballpark, a lack of a long-term home, and a rapidly changing sports business landscape.
And not signing any players when they let Blake Snell go. That was it.
Our current ballpark got destroyed by a hurricane. We have no forever future ballpark.
He also put a timeline on what comes next and that it would...
I've been here 11 years and I used to listen to Bubba the Love Sponge growing up. For the last 18 years, they've been talking about the Rays and nothing happens.
Require more than just the stadium.
We don't have time to waste, right? We intend to open a new ballpark by April of 2029.
According to the Tampa Bay Business Journal, the Hillsborough College District Board of Trustees is expected to hold a special meeting next Tuesday.
They keep having meetings
to vote on a deal that would make way for the Rays to turn the college's Northdale Mabry campus into a 110-acre mixed-use district with a new ballpark. Babby said the vision includes a large mixed-use development similar to the Battery in Atlanta and would require a public-private partnership across the region.
Whatever. This area is so willingly trying to like the Rays, and the Rays keep screwing us over.
Happy hot topic.
What's going on here?
Outdoors this weekend may be challenging for us native Floridians and the tourists alike.
With several outdoor events happening this weekend, people will need to bundle up.
Oh no, you have to put on a coat? Oh no, it's 40, shut up. It's literally 8 degrees in Cleveland. I think we'll be okay.
News Channel 8's Alessandra Young joins us live from Curtis Hickson Park ahead of this weekend's Viva Tampa Bay Festival. Alessandra, I'm a native Floridian. I feel like this is pretty cold.
Here's the thing. Floridians are allowed to find it cold. It's okay. But when you complain about it and act like you can't be outside, grab a hoodie, grab a jacket. You'll be fine. I promise.
Does it feel to you out there?
Shut up.
Jen, Josh, I'm not going to lie. It's not very fun out here. The temperatures are dropping. It is windy. We've been seeing...
Okay, but it's still beautiful out. I don't understand why they keep complaining about the cold weather in Florida. It could be worse. Okay?
People bundled up with layers and layers. Some people might even be breaking out the hand warmers, which really isn't a bad idea.
Are you serious? Oh my God, Floridians don't realize how great they have it. You can still be outside. You can't be outside when you live in Illinois and it's 8 degrees out.
Now, I spoke to several people today, and they tell me they would still take this weather, Florida and the beach, over snow and snowballs, which
Breaking news from FLA.
I have one right here.
The cold weather is rolling in and people here in the Tampa Bay area are buckling down.
If I can avoid being outside, I will. If not, I'm definitely bundling up. This is not going to keep me warm for very long.
What about you? You're all bundled.
Oh, shut up. It's a mindset. It truly is a mindset. Do you want to complain about it? You know what? Go to Cleveland for 5 minutes where you never see the sun until July. Okay?
Hold up.
I'm going.
For some people, this weather is refreshing.
I am loving this cold change. We don't get it very often in Florida.
Aaron, you're beautiful, baby doll. You're pretty smart.
So I'm excited to be out here. Hopefully have a bonfire tonight.
Exactly. Appreciate the cold. Because when it's 110 out, everyone's like, oh, it's too hot out. But then when it's cold out, everyone's like, oh, it's too cold. Shut up. Shut up!
Don't get to do that very often either.
I don't need a jacket because I'm born in Mississippi, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, you don't think this is cold?
No.
Ah, damn. I don't mean to get mad. It's just people complain over things that aren't that freaking bad.
Yeah. Heights, where the stories flow. Ryan Hopp's got the mic, he's running the show. He calls it like it is, no sugar, no glaze. Serving up the truth in a Midwest blaze. Chicago news, hop on the ride. Windy City truth with no place to hide. Ryan's got the headlines, he's keeping it real. Chicago news, giving you the deal.
Happy Hot Topic! Now here's actual cold weather.
And yes, we are in weather alert mode this morning as snow moves in, and that snow was smacking people right in the face in the loop. One man was brave enough or maybe foolish enough and tried to ride a bike through the snow.
Moron!
Clearly umbrellas were no help either. That's January in Chicago, is it?
There you go. That's what you could have, Florida. And then there's this.
It was a stunning announcement from federal prosecutors today, sharing details on what they are calling a transnational criminal scheme.
Trans? Are they transitioning?
To fix NCAA Division I men's basketball games.
It allegedly involved more than 24 people, including at least one player in our area. As Lisa Rosner reports, prosecutors say the rigging happened during games involving at least 2 colleges in New York City.
Jessica and Christine, we are outside Fordham University where investigators allege at least one former player was involved in this scheme.
We allege an extensive international criminal conspiracy of NCAA players, alumni, and professional bettors who fixed games across the country.
Losers!
And poisoned the American spirit of competition for monetary gain.
The 70-page indictment announced Thursday by the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania alleges a national web of fixers who meddled in Division I NCAA men's basketball games from 2023 to 2025. The prosecutors say it grew to involve more than 39 players on more than 17 teams who rigged and attempted to rig more than 29 games. They allege players were paid between $10,000 to $30,000.
Why would you think you're not going to get caught in 2026?
$1,000 per game. Ex-Fordham University player Elijah Gray is one of the defendants charged with bribery in sporting contests and aiding and abetting.
All right, so they're in a lot of trouble. Then there's this headline from Lil Wayne.
And the NFL delivered some of the best games of the year, including Caleb Williams and the Bears defeating their bitter rivals, the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, that was nothing better than seeing all the Packer fans cry on social media.
And one of the most famous Packer fans, Lil Wayne, took a shot at Caleb Williams after the game on X.
What a bitch, and then he walks it back.
As well as flaming his Packers. So he essentially said that we lost to a guy with purple nails and that the Packers didn't even deserve to be in the playoffs.
Lil Wayne, you've painted your nails before! What are you talking about?
Caleb simply responded with 2 emojis that refer to his nickname Iceman and hashtag DeBears. And the saga continues today with Wayne responding with an apology, praising the young star on display this season. But
listen, you can't be a Packers fan and trash the Bears, even though you're from New Orleans, which is kind of fake. And then all of a sudden, you do the thing that you walk it back. You said the insult. You're like every celebrity where you talk smack. And then you just stick by your words. Be a man for once.
he said that he's still a Bear. And Williams promptly responded with, "Weeze, it's all love, hashtag bear down though."
Yeah, stupid.
Happy to see that there's no beef between the two ahead of the Bears matchup with the LA Rams on Sunday.
I hope they beat the Rams. By the way, it's just like Lil Wayne. If you're going to say something, don't walk it back. It's online forever. But he is the genius of our generation. He had that line, first you come and then you come to your senses. And to me, that's perfectly said. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. We did 2.5 hours of a madhouse. I appreciate you listening. I don't even know how I did it. I've been depressed this week, and this show's been very therapeutic. We record for the hard-working average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care where the hell you live. As long as you're listening to my words, that's all that frickin' matters. This is Happy Hour. I love you. Goodbye.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
TikTok, toxic joker playing cruel pranks. Hoppe's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speaker silent time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe jokes and jabs, he's our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Time for Hoppe. FreshNewsRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll catch you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing.